Alright, so I'm going to do a quick video on timing. I'm kind of cheating here because I've got everything took apart already from where I was doing the pump and the cover and the water vent, all that stuff all at once. So this pump isn't going to be exactly the best example because the lifts are going to be different than a factory pump due to the cam and all the different settings in it. Anyway, so I'm just going to go over the process and kind of show you about the adjustable gear. Just a brief coverage on it, try and hit the main points. So what you'll do is you'll find top dead center, which you can do off the valves, or you can use the pin if you have a 12 valve, or if you have the cover off, you can use the cam and a crank gear. You'll pull number 1 delivery valve holder. You'll pull number 1 delivery valve, you'll install the adapter piece, and then you set the dial in, if you're at top dead center, to read around 300 thou. It doesn't have to be exactly on there. That's just to make sure you have enough play in the dial. So once you're on there, you have the dial set. You take and back it off, or you don't back it off. You go counterclockwise with the engine until the dial quits dropping. Okay, so at this point, you'll zero your dial indicator, which you can see I was already playing with it just to see what kind of lift this cam has. That's beside the point. So then you'll bring it back up to top dead center. And as you're bringing it to top dead center, make sure you watch your dial. That way you know how much lift you have at top dead center. And right around that area. I'm just kind of spinning it to give you the idea. So say you have 224 thousandths lift on a 95 5-speed truck. That comes out to 12.5 degrees, which is factory timing. It's going to vary on your lift with your pump cam, you know, all that good stuff. There's charts you can use for that. They come with the dial. So the process is pretty simple once you get the hang of it. Put your dial on, top dead center, bring it back till it quits dropping, zero it out, bring it back to top dead center, note the lift, convert the lift to timing. And that's pretty much it. If you want to advance the timing, all you do is you turn the motor more. Okay, well, I'm happy with that. I'm just using this for theory. Pop the gear off, pull it back to top dead center, pop the gear back on, and then go through the check process one more time. So counterclockwise till it quits dropping, clockwise to top dead center, check your lift, convert it to timing. Okay, well, let's set where I want it at. So that's the cool thing with the adjustable gear, is you'll notice it's had markings on it from the 215 pump that I had on, which I set the gear different for that. So don't mind the numbers right now. They're not updated for this pump. So this gear has 20 degrees of swing, which all these little holes, each hole is 2 degrees. So my pump is currently pinned at 23 degrees, and I have my gear maxed out to the left, which means the minimum timing this pump can be set at with this gear is 23. So if I want to advance the timing with my gear, all you do is pull the little bolt out, loosen these 6 bolts up, and then I like turning the pump itself to break it loose. So advance with these is just going to turn to the right. So if you want to advance 2 degrees, you just turn it a little bit, put your bolt in there. So now you're at 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, 35, 37, you know, 39, 41, 43, whatever, because you have 20 degrees swing. So you can do this with the adjustable cover in 15 minutes or so. You can bump 2 degrees and really dial that pump in. This is also key to the pump shaft, so it can't slip. As long as you got your bolt in here and you've got all 6 of these torqued down like they're supposed to and your pump nuts on there right, it will never slip. So that's kind of cool about that. You can adjust your timing easy. The requirement for this is you have to have a cover that can let you access this. So you can use a modified stock cover. You can use a cover like my Keating cover. That's the access port there. Modified stock cover. Like this. Let's let you access it. You can get those from ECD Diesel. I believe that's the name of it, East Coast something. Anyway, so that's the little nifty trick about those. They're a little expensive. You can get them at Pure Diesel Power for $325 no core, then you got to buy a cover. But if you have more questions on timing, you know, like I said, this is just a brief overview, kind of give you the main idea behind it, maybe clear up a little fog you had. If you have more questions about timing, shoot me a message, whatever, comment it, doesn't matter. I can help you, guide you along with that. It's a simple process. The trick is getting your base understanding. Once you understand how it works and what you need to do, really simple, you can do it in no time. Other than that, you know. Oh, and pin timing is easier if you just want stock timing. So for pin timing, you pin the pump, pin the motor, put the pump on, put the gear on, unpin the pump, unpin the motor. There's your pin time. So, like I said, any more questions, comments, concerns, whatever, just let me know. I can help explain it. So.